I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shining the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. Hey, I can make time travel a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue, I'm making pigs fly, now I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible, impossible.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. And off we go from Denver. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now with the play clock getting down, Kevin Stefanski going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Throwing on third down, Watson. On the move to his left. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. Down the numbers. There he goes. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jakeem Grant, 76 yards. And the Browns march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action. Allen. It's complete to Cook. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Allen now looks to throw. He'll buy some time right. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now here's the option play going left. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. Allen off the play fake. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this: I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Allen going to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Cook. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
These two teams all tied after one. Watson off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Watson. Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Here we go on fourth. Watson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any... And they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
On first down, they stick with Singletary.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen setting up the screen for Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills have taken the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Drive about to get started.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of him.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Watson on 1st down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again is Watson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes the pick, and the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And how about that for just running out the clock? Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw, it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Chubb. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They go up the middle with Chubb. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime, Minks, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's Watson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. On 4th down, Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. On play action, Allen.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From just shy of midfield, Allen going deep for Diggs. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 51 yards.
And the Bills strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. Flush to his right. And this throw will be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. So after the INT, it's Allen eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Throwing on second and long. Watson steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Watson now to throw.
Got an open man. It's Schwartz. Down inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
Come to the line to start their next drive.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They'll run for it. Cook. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The middle, it's Chubb. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
The York on now for the extra point.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And the
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Oh, yeah. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. You need a bro like me. Military mind stated, and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mega. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad, and to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God, and to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God. Be the black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Out to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. To throw is Watson.
And this one too low.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Back to throw, Watson.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 39, Watson. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Watson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll run with Chubb, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. We're scoreless after 1.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity, and we finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air. Allen. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He finds his man. Complete. That's McKenzie. And he'll be out of bounds. Able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. And again, it's Allen. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 38, Watson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
John Johnson with the INT.
And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
To throw again on second down. Watson escaping the pressure right. Touchdown! Jakeem Grant in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. On play action, Allen. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
On second down, Cook.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Allen. Finding Knox there, complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on second down. Allen hit. He lost the football. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be fourth down. Now Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
On 2nd and 7, Watson flushed to it. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Might have needed just one more block. As it stands, 37-yard return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. He'll check this down to Hines. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown, Bills. James Cook from 10 yards out. And the Bills are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Browns drive about to get started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
He's got the first down and more.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
A lot of pressure here for Cade York.
This to perhaps salt this one away.
York able to send this one through.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Here's Allen.
Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
Allen.
He'll get this one complete to Davis. A little juke. Touchdown!
Gabriel Davis
from 19 yards away.
And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Chubb will get the call running left, and he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Here we go on 4th. Watson rolling to his right.
Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Handoff comes to Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Down to a knee goes Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game. Taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? In the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score.
Got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give up. Now flex. While you dare look in the best, feel to get up in your chest while I soak up my success, getting tokens for your stress. I'll be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage, acting real suck like my.